Calm and composed lady.
Hello.
Hi.
Shut the laptop. Daniel and Charlotte. My goodness, you got a lot of friends. Okay, can I ask the four of you to stand, please? Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear at the back? You okay? Wonderful. Oh, they're all nodding. We're all happy. Okay. Well, may I welcome you to the Manchester Register Office on this very special occasion and tell you that the room in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriage. I saw that everybody here is in no doubt as to who is getting married, and I'm sure they're all quite well aware. Could you give me your full names? Daniel, would you go first?
Daniel Christopher Harris.
And Charlotte?
Charlotte Patricia Rose Thorley.
Well, my name is Julie Frame. I'm a Deputy Superintendent Registrar for the District of Manchester. And you've already met Rona, our Registrar. Rona will enter this marriage into the register and provide you with a copy of your marriage certificate after the ceremony. Now, I'd especially like to welcome our bride and groom today. And on your behalf, I'd like to thank family and friends for being here today to support them as they begin their married life together. Now, before we begin the ceremony, I'd like to invite Adrian to step forward for our first reading. So do we have Adrian? Okay.
I wrote a good omelette and ate a hot poem after loving you. Got into my car and drove my coat home in the rain after loving you. I rode on red and stopped on green, floating somewhere in between, being here and being there after loving you. I rolled my bed, turned down my hair, slightly confused, but I don't care. Laid out my teeth and gargled my gown. Then I stood and laid me down to sleep after loving you.
Well done. Thank you, Adrian. Now, the purpose of marriage is that you may always love, care for and support each other through all the joys and sorrows of life, and that love may be fulfilled in a relationship of permanent and continuing commitment, and we trust that this may come true for both of you. However, there is one question I must come to, which often strikes fear into the hearts of the brides and grooms before me, so I think we'll dispense with this one straight away. If there is any person present who knows of any lawful impediment why these two people may not be joined in matrimony today, you must declare it now. Even the back row stayed quiet, so I think we're okay with that one. Okay. Now, Daniel and Charlotte, before you were joined in matrimony, it is my duty to remind you both of the solemn and binding character of the vows you're about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of one man with one woman, voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. I'm going to ask you both, in remembrance of this, to make a declaration that you are free to marry. And Daniel, I'd like you to go first, so just repeat the words after me. Okay. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare
That I know not.
that I know not
Of any lawful impediment.
of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Daniel Christopher Harris.
While I, Daniel Christopher Harris,
May not be joined in matrimony.
may not be joined in matrimony.
To Charlotte Patricia Rose Thorley.
To Charlotte Patricia Rose Thorley.
Charlotte, would you repeat after me? I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare
That I know not.
that I know not
Of any lawful impediment.
of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Charlotte Patricia Rose Thorley.
Why I, Charlotte Patricia Rose Thorley,
May not be joined in matrimony.
may not be joined in matrimony.
To Daniel Christopher Harris.
To Daniel Christopher Harris.
Now, a ring is an ancient and traditional symbol of marriage. It is an unbroken circle. It symbolises unending and everlasting love. And it is the outward sign of the lifelong promise that you will make to each other today. So I'm hoping this gentleman here might have the rings. Okay. So Daniel, would you take the ring you're going to give to Charlotte first? Okay, place it on the finger it's to be worn. And as you hold it there, if you would say these words. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
As a token of our marriage.
as a token of our marriage.
And as a symbol of all that we share.
And as a symbol of all that we share.
Place the ring on the finger. Okay. And Charlotte, would you take the ring you're going to give to Daniel? Place it on the finger it's to be worn, and as you hold it there, say these words. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of our marriage
as a token of our marriage
and as a symbol of all that we share.
and as a symbol of all that we share.
You can continue to hold hands, because I'd like to invite Cass to come forward for our second reading. Cass?
I love you, not only for what you are, but for what I am when I'm with you. I love you, not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me. I love you for the part of me that you bring out. I love you for putting your hand into my heaped up heart and passing over foolish, weak things you can't help seeing them, and for drawing out into the light all the beautiful belongings that no one else has looked quite far enough to find. I love you because you are helping me to make of the number of my life not a cavern, but a temple. Out of the work of my everyday, not a reproach, but a song. I love you because you have done more than any creed could have done to make me good, and more than any fate could have done to make me happy. You have done it without a touch, without a word, without a sign. You have done it by being yourself. Perhaps that is what being a friend means, after all.
Thank you, Cass. Now, having given the rings as a token and symbol of your marriage, I'm going to ask you now to repeat after me the words upon the contract of marriage. These words form the legal and binding words of the ceremony. This is where you become husband and wife. So I'd like you to turn and face each other slightly. You can hold hands, steady those last remaining nerves. I'd like you to say these words to each other because you're actually marrying each other. Okay? Nothing. So Daniel, you need to say these words to Charlotte. Okay. I call upon these persons here present.
I call upon these persons here present.
To witness that I, Daniel Christopher Harris.
Sorry.
To witness that I, Daniel Christopher Harris.
To witness that I, Daniel Christopher Harris.
Do take thee, Charlotte Patricia Rose Thorley.
Do take thee, Charlotte Patricia Rose Thorley.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
And I promise to love.
And I promise to love.
Cherish. Honour and respect you.
Honour and respect you.
For as long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
Charlotte, would you say these words to Daniel? I call upon these persons here present.
I call upon these persons here present.
To witness that I, Charlotte Patricia Rose Thorley.
To witness that I, Charlotte Patricia Rose Thorley.
Do take thee, Daniel Christopher Harris.
To take thee, Daniel Christopher Harris.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
And I promise to love.
And I promise to love.
Cherish. Honour and respect you.
Honour and respect you.
For as long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall.
Well done. Well, Daniel and Charlotte, having consented to be joined in matrimony and having witnessed the same before this company, it now gives me a great deal of pleasure to pronounce you are now husband and wife together. You may now kiss your bride. Give them a round of applause.